Hello and welcome to another camera review. We are days away from the announcement that we are expecting from Nikon. Nikon's 100-year anniversary this year and their birthday year or the founding year. We are expecting some serious announcements. So far though, we haven't had anything significant, and we are expecting that the day that the company was founded will have the unveiling of a new camera. Now, a lot of people speculated that it will be a mirrorless camera. But do remember that the mirrorless cameras that they were working on for the last 3 years had been abandoned altogether. So what was that for? Well, they were looking into the market and they just saw that the market was not there for their mirrorless camera because the competition had moved on. So the question had always been, what will be the next step in the evolution of cameras that will be coming from Nikon? Nikon in the past have produced cameras that were very good for photography, but they lacked a lot of the functions that the modern camera users demand, including video capabilities. Now, there are some cameras that Nikon offers with video capabilities, but they do not match what is being offered in the market at the current time. So for this very reason, the cameras that have been in the market have captured a lot of the market share for the video series or video users. With Nikon's D5 and 810 being in the market for quite some time, there is a lot of competition and new cameras have to come out to compete with the other cameras in the market. For example, Sony A9 has captured quite a lot of attention, and this means that the competition has just gotten even fiercer. Now, we know that Canons are rolling out different cameras, and some of the cameras are really good, and some of their cameras are way behind. Nikon's D5 and the 810 have been in the market for quite some time. The competition, on the other hand, has moved on. Sony's A9 has been a major attention grabber for the market for quite a bit of time. And when they introduced it, people were floored, thinking that this camera can shoot 20 frames per second, deliver high performance, and have the ability to compete with some of the best cameras that Nikon and Canon has. So what has happened is the competition has gone really strong, and I'm expecting that the 820 or the 850 announcement to be coming in the next 3 to 4 days. And when the announcement comes, we're expecting to deliver higher performance than the 810, especially with the inclusion of video capabilities, because we know that the camera is very good at capturing photographs, yet there is a lot of room for improvement in terms of number of pixels and the delivery of video capabilities. And this is what the market has been demanding. If you look at Panasonic's GH5, it has captured quite a lot of attention with their 4K capabilities. And when we look at Canon, Canon has rolled out some really old design cameras that have come out in the market just recently, and their cameras should have come out 4 years ago. One of them is the 6D Mark II. You'll see that the camera is way behind in times, only offering HD quality. Looking at 5D as well, it has been in the market for quite some time, and a new camera needs to be coming out to make it more competitive. Well, what Canon has done is include the C-Log function, which should have been included a long time ago into the camera that the 5D is. And 5D, as you know, is been in the market for maybe for the better part of the last 3 years, being the camera that the professionals or the amateurs going into pro league has been using. For many years, Canon's 5D has been the camera that a lot of videographers had gone to, and they were used for mostly for amateurs going to pro range and buying this camera for its ability to deliver images. Yet it never had the C-Log. Now the C-Log is being introduced, but it needs a major upgrade. That means you need to send in your camera for the upgrade, and that means you're going to be without your camera for at least 3 to 4 weeks. That means you're going to lose a major part of your earning capabilities if you're a wedding photographer or wedding videographer. And it is for that reason introduction of the C-Log function should have been there a long time ago. And Canon knows that the competition is fierce. And it is for this reason Nikon has to look into more profitable areas where they can make more money. Of course, they have been using their cameras for many purposes. For example, for sports photography, action photography, wildlife photography, and their lenses have been incredible. Yet we see that they are not able to capture, for example, lower end of the market with introduction of mirrorless cameras or point and shoot cameras. It is for that reason camera companies like Sony and Panasonic have been grabbing a lot of attention. Now, if Nikon wants to be competitive, they have to deliver cameras that are going to appeal to the higher end of the market. What that means is for professionals who want to capture high resolution photographs will need to purchase a camera that has a lot of these capabilities. And a lot of people have been holding their breath for the 820, the 850 that will be coming out. And that camera is the one that will probably shake the market in the right direction, because we know that having a 36 megapixel camera is no longer anything new, that the cameras now produce 46, even 50 megapixel. And that means that the camera market requires a camera that is going to be way beyond what is being offered in the market. Now, we do not know the specs or the information that will be coming out in the next few days, but we do know that the Nikon has been working on a lot of different things, including a new camera. And this new camera, the rumors have come out that it will be a high megapixel. The rumors have been it will be between 45 to 46 megapixels. So if we have a 45 to 46 megapixel camera that delivers good performance in low light situations, well, then it might have a winner. But do remember that Nikon, when it came out with D5, it was a disaster because the dynamic range had been sacrificed for the low light capabilities. And a lot of people have complained about this. I do not know if Nikon is going to be addressing this issue with having their softwares and processes catching up. But we do know that the competition is going to demand that this camera be at least 45 to 46 megapixels in order to be competitive with, for example, the Sony's A9 or the Canon's top of the line 1DX Mark II. Now, once the camera has been announced, it's going to take about 3 to 4 months before we are able to purchase these cameras online or in the shops, because there's going to be a period where these cameras have to be delivered to the stores and it has to be hyped up. What that means is that a lot of reviewers are going to talk about it. They're going to give blazing good reviews about how good it is, how it has changed their photography careers and everything else. Well, the question is, how does that going to affect the market? In the end, what we are looking for is a camera that can deliver. We do know the 750, the 750 was a major disaster. We know that the Nikon's DF series was a major disaster. Now, we do not want to have another disaster camera. I know that the 810 has been in the market and is a good camera to own. The 500 has been a good camera, but these two cameras have been in the market far too long, and it does require an upgrade. An upgrade will mean that the camera will have to deliver more performance for the price that it is. And we do know that the cameras from Nikon are very highly priced. They carry a premium, and because of this reason, the users demand a higher quality camera, a bit better mechanics, the mechanics that will not fail. Also, they also demand the capabilities like the good dynamic range, great color renditioning, and low light performance. Now, that's a lot to ask from a camera manufacturer, but with the competition being so high and so fierce, well, Nikon has to deliver. Now, we do know that the Nikon has been slipping in sales and is not doing as good as it was doing before, and that's simply because the market is just gone very much flooded with new cameras coming out almost on monthly basis. You're looking at, for example, the Pentax medium format cameras. You're looking at the GH5. You look at Sony's A9. We're soon gonna see Sony's A7S Mark III, the Mark III versions of the A7 series, and that means the competition is even gonna get more fierce, because what can you do with a Sony's A7R Mark II, which already delivers a very high megapixel, and with the introduction of Mark III that will be coming very soon in the fall, we're gonna see even more capable cameras. That means Nikon and Canon has to compete more fiercely and capture more of the market share if they want to remain competitive. Now, I hope this has been an informative review. We're going to have more information as the days come forth with the announcement, and I will be doing some reviews on the new cameras and lenses that will be announced. And I hope you have liked this review. Please do remember to like our video and subscribe to our channel. You can visit our website at camerareview.ca, where I will offer you with information, newsletters, and savings on different cameras and lenses that you may be able to purchase. And I thank you for watching.